Whenever I do one of these GTA San Andreas videos, I'm always hoping that the sort of things we're doing and the kind of missions we're going after are different. And this one, well, this one threw a real curveball and a half at me. I didn't know what to expect from what was coming, but everything we did here could not have been more different from the last time if we tried. All the flying and the airport stuff just vanished and we're moving on to casinos. Specifically, we're off to see Woozy, our blind triad friend, and help him out with some bits. The first thing we need to do is get some information out of a lowlife, and the best way to do that is to scare the shit out of him. So, we strapped him to our windscreen and drive around like a lunatic, as you do in life. I mean, I do this all the time, you don't? It'll eventually work, and we get the information we want before delivering him right back to Woozy. I wonder if we'll see Mr. Scared Shitless ever again. Well, I don't have an answer for that yet, but I do know we're still working for Woozy, and this time we need to go and steal some explosives from a quarry. Seems easy enough, but when we get there, that's when the challenge begins. We have a timer to get the dynamite, which is in boxes for some reason, that we can't break, until we steal a massive truck and run them over, which apparently doesn't set off the already primed dynamite. Oh, I love it when game logic actually works for me. Then we had to escape, and this game was a bitch for that. Escaping here would have been easy enough, but no! I had to follow a fucking game prescribed route, didn't I? I had to lose my vehicle and use theirs, didn't I? I had to fucking keep getting shot at by fucking everybody, didn't I? Well, the game control is bullshit at me like a monkey flinging poop, but at the end of the day, I can handle it, and I did. First fucking try. Yeah! I wish I could have said that about the next mission though. This one was a bitch. It sounded so goddamn easy, destroying a chip factory, as in poker chips, not UK or US chips. But my god, it wasn't. There's a lot of guys in there with good weapons, and they can pretty much all shoot at you at once. I died so many fucking times there. So much I actually had to take a break to stop myself from rage quitting. But I got it. Grenades worked well on the machines, and after so many bloody attempts, I half felt like quitting the series, but I got out of there, and mission accomplished. Thankfully, none of the other missions today were like this. Next up, getting ready for the robbery and finding the blueprints to a casino we're going to rob. Heading to the records department was easy, although I found it difficult inside to play nice and not be a homicidal maniac. We can't get to the blueprints in order to photo them, so we make a distraction by starting a fire with an aircon unit that we knifed. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Oh, and for some reason there were also cops waiting on the stairs to kill us on the way down, even though nobody knew we started the fire. I mean, it didn't matter because we got them all anyway, but it doesn't make any sense. Oh well, we did it and moved on, back to helping Truth because he lost a couple of band members in the desert. Yeah, sure, who hasn't done that? We find them and they were so strung out and also painfully British, I relate. We then try to find their bandmates, but instead get chased away by a gang because one of the Brits gave them herpes? Okay, sure. I never expect GTA to be normal, and it's definitely not today. And then we met Ken Rothenberg. I remember this guy from Vice City. I didn't know he was in this one too. In fact, it's so cool that we start working for him, which is a little awkward because we're also going to rob him. And our first job is to pick up a guy from hospital. The guy we put in there by scaring the shit out of him when he was strapped to our car. Yeah, that guy. When we get there, an ambulance has already taken him. We find said ambulance, run it off the road, steal it, get him back to a safe place. He never even notices it was us. He will notice on our final mission though, because we're taking Ken to go and see him. And this guy sure does notice us, because when he sees us, he just has a heart attack and dies. Pfft, what a pussy. Then his entire gang try to kill us, and Ken hides in the freezer. This man sure is brave. Fortunately, CJ is not a pussy, so we quickly get these guys killed and make an easy getaway. The mission seemed hard in principle, but it was very easily dealt with. And that is that. We've apparently retired from flying missions, and we're now working for the Triad and Ken Rothenberg. A lot has changed in not a lot of time, but I guess that's just the gangster life we've chosen. And we'll keep that life going next time.